So I'm sitting here in this little cavern. In front of me on the ceiling are all kinds of pictographs. That's the level of effort I felt like putting into my coffee today. It's actually pretty good stuff. I mean, it's milk and sugar with a splash of coffee, but it tastes good. Are you soaking wet? From head to toe? Yeah, you're soaking wet? A miracle has happened. Tuck played in the water of his own volition. I have been consistently working on getting him accustomed to water, and it's working. I don't need Tuck to be able to actually swim, but it is really good that he's finally voluntarily going into the water. And it's been a while of me trying to teach him that water is okay. It's nice to see my efforts have finally paid off. And the sun has finally come out this morning too. I've been dawdling around a bit this morning, and I think it's time to go into town and get some tacos, assuming the taco stand is open. But first, let me show you guys where we are on the map. This is Baja California Sur, and we drove from the top down to almost the bottom and have driven back up and have come to the border of Baja California and Baja California Sur, right by Guerrero Negro, which is where I got really awesome tacos on the way down. So let's hope that they're open today. Good boy. Oh, you're so wet. And if you're new to the channel and wondering who I am and what's going on here, I'm Katie. That's Tuck. This is my Jeep, and we're on a pretty massive road trip, and I'm bringing you guys along with me. And right now, we are in Baja California, Mexico. That is kind of awesome and a total coincidence that that plane is taking off right in my path. We came in the back way to Guerrero Negro, which brought us to the Refugio de Aves, the bird refuge. And this time, I'm breaking out the big camera. Well, for sure I see lots of pelicans and ducks. Not sure what kind of ducks those are. And I do think the brown birds might be cormorants. But somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know for sure. And they're all just taking their midday nap on that little island. Let's go find our taco stand. Part of me thinks maybe I should try a different taco stand and sample different flavors of this area. But these tacos were so good, I don't see a reason to try another place. This time I got one shrimp taco and one fish taco, and they are still so good. I am revising my review of these tacos. I no longer think that they are the best fish taco I've ever had. I think they are some of the best food, period, that I've had in Mexico. They're really good. As you're leaving Baja California Sur and entering Baja California, there's this wicked cool statue thing that's really big, but I can't find a good place to stop. It looks like it's a crazy futuristic bird, and we're continuing the journey north on Highway 1, which we took coming down. We'll be driving through the Valley de los Cirios again, which is that valley with the cool trees. But this time I have some places marked on the map that we want to check out on the way up. Now I am going to try to make some progress today, because this is where Highway 1 kind of deviates toward the interior of the peninsula. And it's so hot that I either want to be driving a long way so that I'm stay in the valley but don't get to camp until it starts to cool off in the afternoon, or get a little further north where the coast is closer to the highway and be able to get a camp on the coast. So we'll see where we end up when I get sick of driving. And yeah, that's it. That's the plan. We're driving through repeat territory. Pretty quick, we are finding ourselves on a dirt road again, just outside the town of Jesus Maria, because maybe we can see some sea lions. We are heading toward a beach that for sure has a sea arch, so that'll be cool to see, assuming we can get down to it. But there have been reports of sea lions at this spot, and I just really like to see them, so we are making a little detour. I just had to stop for a minute and show you guys all the flowers that are blooming in this desert. They're small, but there's a lot of them. I am especially intrigued by this plant. It is sparkly. Oh, it's very firm. It's like probably some kind of succulent, but those delicate, beautiful flowers and sparkles. I hope the sparkles come out on camera because it really is truly sparkling. Like somebody dropped glitter all over these plants. We have these larger, shrubby, yellow flowers. These are a little bigger than the other plants. And these small white daisy-like plants. And we have these smaller yellow flowers. They're very tiny. This desert is in bloom. This landscape is just gorgeous. I'm so happy that there's things flowering, even if they're very tiny. There's a lot of them. Well, this is definitely a bumpy little sandy bit, but with a beautiful view. This spot I'm checking out is actually a pin on iOverlander. And it's a pin for camping, like come back here and camp. And I guess I could have taken this road. I parked the car a little bit back there because I just wasn't sure of how sandy this portion of the road was. It's pretty sandy, but I could have done it. This is gorgeous country, regardless of whether I manage to figure out where the sea arch is or see any sea lions. And I'm kind of doubtful about both of those things right now. But man, look at that bay. And the color of that water. Holy moly. Hi. And we have these lovely purple flowers here. Haven't seen those yet. They look very similar to some that I saw in California. Oh yeah, we could have driven all the way back here. But oh well, I didn't want to get stuck somewhere I couldn't turn around. We've come to the edge of the cliff, and the sea arch is probably right down there where I can't see it. But it would be a pretty long walk from where we could park safely. And on the rocks that I see, I don't see any sea lions. It was a pretty remote chance that we were actually going to see sea lions. But I was hoping I could figure out a way to see the arch. I've seen pictures of it and it looks kind of neat, but I don't know how to get close to it safely. But I gotta say, this is a pretty amazing little bay. And there's nobody here. I saw an old oil well drilling platform on my way in, and that's kind of it. And a couple of old, what don't look inhabited, buildings on the way in. I mean, maybe one or two people live out here, but this is all but abandoned and beautiful. As I get a little bit down the hill, I think I see the more exact pin. but it's still a bit of a walk to check out the sea arch, because this should not be driven down. People have obviously driven down it, but I imagine people have also gotten very stuck on it. I've been seeing blooming agave as I'm driving along this road, and I finally found one that is somewhat close to the road, near these cool ruins. Gotta watch the ground though for rattlesnakes. There's a blooming agave. I'm pretty sure these are the agave that they make tequila from. And look at this little cactus and its little tiny cactus fruits. Neat. Yeah, that's an agave. Late bloom. It doesn't look like those blooms are very fresh. This is very big. It's also very pokey, but really tall too. And I've been seeing them, and this is the first one I've seen that I could even get close to. The fresher blooms are up toward the top, and the older ones are toward the bottom. Super duper cool, and you just don't see those back home. The road is starting to turn inland as we pass through the Valley de los Cirios, the valley of the cool trees that only grow here. I turned off the main highway and am driving down to another little beach town, kind of the final easy access beach town before we turn inland, to check it out for the possibility of camping. But I'm already kind of on the camping. Supposedly this is a really famous surfing spot. When I show you guys the water, you might understand that it ain't going to be good for surfing today. One of the interesting things about this town is that it has a paved road all the way to it. Now, the roads in town aren't paved, but there is a paved road all the way to it. And that's because years ago, the government decided they wanted to put a port here. And so they paved the road all the way here so that containers could be offloaded here and driven inland. And I guess that didn't really go over. Like, it was never successfully used as a port. So they have port facilities here, but nothing else. Like, they're abandoned port facilities. And that's why there's a paved road here. This is definitely the kind of place, though, that I would want other overlandery types around and not just be solo. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be the place for me. You wanna go check out the beach? You're all in my face. I think you might want to check out the beach. Let me show you the beach. It is beautiful. Little Tuck is on a leash so that he does not harass all the seabirds. Got some nice big shells here. Just our presence has annoyed the seabirds. I am very much enjoying the weather here. It is delightful. Oh, look, a little set of baby angel wings. But as you can see, this is a beautiful, nearly white sand beach. And that gorgeous turquoise ocean. But you'd probably be a little sad if you were a surfer. Those are not good waves for surfing right now. I don't know what time of year is the time of year for surf here, but it's probably not right now. And I'm seeing a whole lot of sand dollars. It's kind of neat to see so many of them. These are very little ones, but they're neat. As lovely as this beach actually is, and it is lovely, and it seems safe, but it's a little close to town for me to be truly comfortable as a solo camper, because you get sometimes the weirdos when you're solo and close to town. The weirdos find you. So yeah, if there were other campers here, absolutely. But yeah, solo, not doing it. So we are continuing down the road. Watching my step again. As I'm driving out of that little town, I found an agave fairly close to the road that looks like it has fresher blooms on it. So we can get a better idea of what these blooms really look like when they're young. Ah, those are actually really neat blooms. I don't know that I could get much closer. Neat. Those flowers are cool. And there's another cool thing I've been seeing out here, which is called the elephant tree. And I've actually seen a bunch of these. And this one's pretty small. This one's this high. They all have these crazy thick, twisty trunks, no matter their size. The biggest one I've seen is maybe 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall. So they don't get very big, but apparently they only grow kind of here and maybe in some parts of the southwestern US, the extreme southwestern US. And they're kind of neat that an actual tree, besides the Cirios trees, can survive in this desert. Those elephant trees really stand out in the desert. I mean, every tree in the desert stands out, but those are quite unique. We have a bit more highway driving to do, and the weather at our next potential camp spot, it's going to be warmer than it would be at the beach, which is a bit of a bummer, but you got to feel safe. The views that I'm getting going back up the Valley de los Cirios are pretty impressive. Like, it wasn't quite as impressive going south, but there's mountains all around. I just pulled off the highway for a second because there's some really good Cirios trees here. Like some cool ones that are twisty and curly and curvy and stuff. Like this one. That's so neat. And more of those elephant trees. And a boojam with spiky horns on top. And a cool little group of them. You see them in all their glory when you're going down the highway, but you're going too fast to take a good look at them. So I'm glad I found a little spot. Oh, and here's a fun one up here. Look at that one with, like, almost looks like it has horns. This is such a cool and very unique desert. All the boojams. Wish the sun weren't backlighting them. That's the side of the road I could pull off on to get a look at them. So we got backlight. We are traveling in new to me territory now, and I just stopped in San Ynez for some barrel gas because this vehicle is sucking down gas when I have the AC on. I guess I'm just not used to driving with the AC because you don't really need it that much in Colorado. I just don't know the limits of the tank when the AC is in use. And we're taking a moment before we get to camp to go hike to see some pictographs. I'm super excited about that. Take a look at how huge this cardon cactus is. Holy moly. This is huge. It is just mind-boggling. And this is quite a nice little spot, very well taken care of. If you know enough Spanish, you can read about the pictographs. And they have little signs around telling you what all the plants are, which you guys should recognize this one as a Cirio. That is so cool. That's really tall. That's, I don't know, 30 feet tall. It's way, way, way up there. Are you happy to be able to stretch your legs for a minute? Yeah, we've been driving a lot today. There are actually a lot of pictographs and petroglyphs all over the Baja Peninsula from people who were here thousands of years ago. But this is the only one that I've been able to stop and see because most of them are long hikes, and that's just not doable with the heat. I can't do it. I cannot hike when it's 90 to 100 degrees out. And Tuck can't really hike when it's like that either because the ground is too hot. I mean, I guess I could put booties on him for such a hike, but that's not a great solution either. So I'm glad these are near the road and that it's at the end of the day. So the sand is not hot and it's comfortable to walk around. The sign points this way. We gotta go this way. We do have to climb up a hill. Tuck doesn't mind. There's the cave. Crap, maybe I should have brought a flashlight. Hope we can see something. Oh, wow. So I'm sitting here in this little cavern, and in front of me on the ceiling are all kinds of pictographs. And these are the ones above my head. I don't know, maybe those are fish bones. That one's got to be the sun. Maybe the moon or universe. Maybe a papaya. Some stripes, black and red stripes. That's got to be human figures. They're not very big. They're like maybe a foot tall. What are these up above you, buddy? What are those? I can't tell. Oh, this is awesome. It's really hard to tell what they were, but they were really cool. There's a human figure for sure. You have to crouch down to get in and out of there. Oh, apparently there's some grinding stones around here somewhere too. And look at you being all majestic. Okay, there you go. And this looks out over part of an oasis. Try not to kill your mom going down, okay? Since I'm wearing my hiking flip-flops. I don't know how old those are, but I'll put it up here once I go home and Google it. Are you that anxious to get back to the CAR? Good boy. Our potential camp spot is a minute down the road, and it's gonna be just like this stuff that we just walked through. Oh, this is a sun right in my eyeballs situation, but this will be a great place to camp. here camping amongst the cardon and the Cirios and all the cholla and some rocks, some cool rocks. There are a lot of cholla. Hopefully Tuck watches his step. All right, guys, this is camp. Tuck's already got his food. That is a nice, cool breeze that is blowing. So I think we will sleep comfortably. Thank goodness. If we'd gotten here earlier, it wouldn't have been comfortable. And I'm staring past the camera because you probably can't see it from this distance, but there's a cool curlicue Cirios tree up on the little rocks there. It distracted me. We're surrounded by boo jams and cardon. Dinner tonight's a ham sandwich because I bought ham sandwich stuff at the grocery store. And yeah, that's what we're having. It's also very, very easy. The knife is just to weigh everything down. My bread is all smushed, but it will do. But I got ham and cheese, and it's weird. That's like the only packaged deli meat and kind of packaged sliced cheese that I've really found in any of the grocery stores in Mexico so far. Like, ham and cheese must be the sandwich that you make. So that's the one we're making. I don't have any mustard. So this is going to be about the most plain ham and cheese sandwich ever. It's not good ham that you find, and it's not good cheese. Like sliced cheese, it's almost all Americano. It's a cheese food product. It will do. Gotta pay the cheese tax. Et voila! It's easy. I had the ingredients. And it'll taste good. I mean, it's a ham and cheese sandwich. It's all right. The sun is just about to dip behind the mountains. And guys, I think that's it for today. And I want to thank all of you for coming along with me. It's amazing that you're coming along with me. And if you made it this far in the video and you're not a subscriber yet, maybe you should subscribe. Like, comment too. It all helps and it costs nothing. I'll see you down the road.